Coming up on the Sports Desk, the playoffs are here in the South Bay, and our Torrance teams are tackling these games one at a time. The wins, the losses, the heartbreak, we've witnessed it all. The South Bay Lakers land in our South Bay town once again to hang with our students. Plus, the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters come to Torrance, and you know I had to get in on that action. We've got the who, what, where, when, and how. Let's get things started right now. Hey guys, welcome to the Sports Desk, your one source for all things Torrance sports. I am your host, Lesley Robins. For the next half hour or so, sit back and kick back as we give you a gateway to the brightest sports stars and hottest sports spots in Torrance. Before we get to the good stuff, we want to hear from you. Here are the social media stats. I'm at Leslie Mia. The show is at the Sports Desk TV. Find us, tag us, follow me. Our program is also on Facebook. We've got email. All the details are right there on the screen. Tell us what's going on and what we need to know, because when it comes down to it, this show is all about you. Now let's get you in the know with some numbers. We are well underway in playoff season, ladies and gentlemen. The CIF Southern Section recently released their high school hoops playoff matchups and brackets across all of their divisions of play, and we have been following it all every step of the way. Let's start the show with a school that has it going on and then some. I'm talking about Bishop Montgomery. Both the boys and girls basketball teams had playoff games, and both teams were on fire. Let's start with the boys, who stunned top-seeded Rancho Christian in the open division. They pulled off what some are calling a 54-50 upset. But honestly, the Knights were ranked 8th seed. You know there was some anger in there just waiting to be released. And look at the stands right now. It was a packed house to watch these two teams battle it out. Clutch player Gianni Hunt brought home 15 points for his team. And the cherry on this inspiring Sunday, Bishop's win over Rancho Christian was head coach Doug Mitchell's 700th win at Bishop Montgomery and 711th career win. Congratulations, Coach. Now for the Lady Knights, Danny Miskell and Cedric Walton have their incredible story.
Thanks, Leslie. The turning point in this game was most definitely at the top of the third quarter. Redondo was putting a lot of pressure on Bishop, and they were up by 1 point at the half. But then they came out with an explosive third quarter offense, and the Lady Knights started playing some good offense and making some good decisions. They went on a 7-0 run that gave them the momentum that they needed to clinch the W in this game. Let's take a look at the highlights. Redondo Union came to the City of Torrance to play. And they started the game aggressive on both ends and notched an early lead.
First quarter, the Lady Knights did not blink. Kayla Padilla stares down her defender and drains a triple.
Kayla Williams now drives into her defender and one. Knights are hyped.
Second quarter, back-to-back steals by Bishop. Padilla finds Kylie Pepe in the post, who finishes with a nice turnaround jumper.
Knights come out swinging after the half and go on a 7-0 run. Kayla Padilla from 3 land, and Redondo needs a timeout as the crowd became unhinged.
The defense tightened up in the second half too. Cyan Dyke with a monster rejection.
Dyke follows that block up by rocking her defender to sleep for a layup to end the third quarter, 48-37.
Fourth quarter, and the Knights are looking to close it out. Kayla Padilla blows by her defender for 2.
Redondo would cut into the lead, but the Knights held their ground. Kylie Pepe with the dagger, and the Knights rolled to victory. We caught up with the team about their halftime adjustments and their next matchup versus Troy.
All right, Kayla, huge team win for you guys. You guys win in the first round of playoffs. Can you talk about the environment today? Redondo Union didn't make it easy on you guys. How did you guys pull out that victory?
Definitely playing together. Huge crowd on one side, huge crowd on the other side, but we had to stay locked in. We couldn't let the noise affect how we played on the court, so just staying together, huddling every now and then, just so to make sure we're all on the same page.
It was more offensive adjustments, just getting better shots, finishing. But Coach Quinn likes to say that third quarter teams are championship teams, so we knew we had to come out with even more intensity to take over the lead and take over the game.
Right. Well, we owe them one. We played that game with without 3 or 4 of our girls, so we're a different team now. I think that the focus does not change. We need to defend without fouling. We need to execute offensively, and we need to play together and play hard. Troy is a great team. They outplayed us last time. They have very good young players. It's a matter of us just being focused for the entire game, sticking to the scout, and making it fun for us, but not as challenging as today.
The Seahawks didn't make it easy on the Lady Knights as they showed a lot of fight in the fourth quarter, but the Lady Knights kept composure and pulled out a victory of 68-61. They'll be returning to their home floor later this week when they take on Troy in the second round of CIF playoffs. Back to you, Lesley.
Thanks, guys. Ambassador High may be a small private school here in Torrance, but they've got big things going on. We were courtside for their Division 5A wildcard game against Joshua Springs Christian, where they grabbed the W 75-32. Let's take you back. Ambassador was on the board first and early. It was 6-0 fast. Later in the first, Bolt number 2, Sam Fuller, landed a couple of three-point goals, as did number 4, Corey Hubner. By halftime, it was 44-16 Ambassador. So it kind of seemed like the writing was on the wall, right? Well, taking you to the third, number 4, Corey Hubner, landed another three-pointer, and then the threes kept coming into the fourth. Another from number 1, Vinny Costa, another from number 22, Caleb Grant, and of course, another from number 4.
Joshua Springs, we didn't really know much about them going into the game, but we did know that they were going to come out and play hard. It was a home game for us, which we were excited about, so we knew that whenever we play at home, we always play well. Last year, we were able to get to the playoffs as well, so we have some guys returning who are used to it a little bit, so we're just excited and ready to keep going.
They were a pretty big team, a tall team. Like tonight, we had to really be physical with them and box them out because they were really physical with us, and we had to be physical back with them. We know we can go far this year with our team. Our team thinking and mentality is just like get prepared every game, get our minds right, just go out there on the floor, do your job, and do best for your coach. Just feel so happy right now with our team. We just played so great.
They're much bigger than us, definitely, but we had speed on them, so that's what helped us. I feel very good, very excited. We got to share the ball a lot as a team tonight. We got a bunch of our young players that don't normally play got the ball, so it's very exciting to see that. This means more games and more fun and more traveling with the team. We got to travel quite a ways for our next game, but it should be fun, and we're excited to continue this and see how far we can go and make history for this school.
Well, that next game, the Lions weren't as lucky. They lost in the first round to Dunn, 66-64. We were courtside for all the action and drama, I should say, as the West boys basketball team hosted Culver City for their Division 2A game. It was a tough loss, 70-67. Here's how that played out. It all started out strong. By the end of the first, it was a close race. It was West 22, Culver City 24. I mean, just look at these ball skills. Then by halftime, it was West 43, Culver City 27. End of the third, Culver City was creeping in. The score was 51-42. Then something happened. I don't know, the tide shifted, a full moon, Mercury in retrograde, something was in the air. Because by the end of regulation, we were looking at a tie game at 61 all. So then by overtime, stuff just happened, and here we are. In girls hoops, the Lady Warriors went through a roller coaster of a game too, ultimately falling to JW North in overtime, 64-61. North got the W against Oaks Christian in their first round Division 2 AA game, 64-48. The Saxons then took on Village Christian and took it to the wire, but ultimately lost 45-42. And the South Gals got the Division 3 AA win over Carter, 64-25. The Spartans then took on Crossroads, who were actually down 20 at the half, but the Roadrunners battled back hard to defeat South, 63-62. Here's how that game ended. Crossroads number 23, Mia Lafayette, landed her second free throw, making it South 62, Crossroads 63. You'll then see South attempt a three-point shot, but alas, it was not meant to be. And as a South supporter, that is one tough video to watch. Over on the boys' soccer front, Torrance advanced in Division 4 by beating Bishop Montgomery in their wild card game 3-0. They then took on Norwalk but lost in overtime 2-1. In Division 1 action, South's soccer season ended on the road as they lost to Paramount 2-0. On to girls soccer, South won their wild card match 4-1 over Citrus Valley. The Spartans then visited Riverside Poly in Division 3 round 1, where they won in a shootout after a score of 1-all. Then at home, South took on Brea Olinda and won again 2-1, advancing to the Division 3 semifinal. It was freshman Miss Nico who scored the pair of second-half goals to lead the Spartans to the win. The Bishop Montgomery Lady Knights soccer squad went to North and won. Can't you tell? Look at the smiles on their faces. The score was 5-1. The Lady Knights then took on Downey at home, but came up short that time, losing 1-0. The Lady Warriors soccer team came from behind to take a 2-1 victory over visiting Arcadia in the first round of the Division 3 playoffs. West then went to Oxnard, where after 80 minutes of hard work, the Lady Warriors got to celebrate on the bus after punching their ticket to the quarterfinals. They sure do look thrilled. They beat Oxnard 2-0 in the second round. Now, of course, this is just a sampling of what's been going on in the playoffs. There's way more basketball, soccer, wrestling, and water polo for you to check out. By the time you watch this, there will be more wins, maybe more losses. For up-to-the-minute coverage of your favorite teams, check out our social media pages for the latest information.
What's up, Torrance? We're here at Shoot 360, bringing some Globetrotter magic to Southern California.
Yeah. See us there, and that's a wrap. Yes, see us there, that's a wrap. Boom, see us there, that's a wrap. Yes, I'm leaving.
We'll be back after the break. Welcome back to the Sports Desk. I'm Lesley Robins. The world-renowned Harlem Globetrotters are here in Southern California, making stops in Orange County, Ontario, and Los Angeles with their incredible show-stopping experience. Along the way, the famous ballers stopped in our nook of the South Bay to talk all things basketball, entertaining the masses, inspiring the kids, and of course, to play ball with me. Watch out, WNBA. Here I come.
Harlem Globetrotters, take one.
I like that.
What's up, guys? Lesley Robins here for the Sports Desk, taking the show on the road. I'm here at Shoot 360 in Torrance with some very special guests. Joining me on the hardwood are members of the Harlem Globetrotters. May I introduce Miss Champ Thompson?
Hello, hello.
Zeus McClurkin. Excuse me. Excuse me. Too tall.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Now, I must say, you have traveled the globe, entertaining millions of fans. Welcome to Torrance, California. You guys are Torrance, SoCal, Orange County, Los Angeles. What is different about your show from all your other shows?
This year, we're calling this tour Fan Power. Every year, it's normally different, but every year we always get our fans involved. But this year, it's a little bit more special. We're paying more attention to the fans.
what could fans expect when they come to a show?
Well, you guys are going to see high-flying slam dunks.
Yeah.
You're going to see half-court trick shots.
Yeah.
And crowd participation that's unrivaled in sports. We'll even come up into the stands. We might bring you guys down, spin the ball on your finger, eat your concessions, because Too Tall gets hungry during the games.
He does.
Why you tired ass? Okay.
So tell me how you guys all became part of the Harlem Globetrotters. You guys have been around for almost 100 years.
Yeah. Everybody's path to the Globetrotters is different. Me and Too Tall have a very similar story in that we used to play against the Globetrotters for the Washington Generals.
So this is my rookie season with the Globetrotters, and after my last game in college basketball, we won the national championship. That's why they call me champ. And then I was drafted to the Globetrotters this year, so I'm part of the 2019 rookie class.
I think something that a lot of our Torrance student athletes would just love and be inspired by. Studied hard, and you kicked butt as an athlete too. You did both at the same time.
Yes, my parents always told me that basketball is a vehicle. It can take you places and it can help you do things. And one of those things is to get an education. Another is to hang out with cool people like these guys.
That's us. Hey, guys.
Now, you also have an amazing story about never giving up. Something I think, again, student athletes could really gravitate towards and be inspired by.
Yeah, I didn't make my first basketball team until the 11th grade. I actually got cut from 6th grade all the way to 10th grade. Then the summer of 10th grade, a miracle happened. I grew 5 inches over the summer.
Wow.
Oh, so I finally made my first team, but a lot of my coaches still said the same thing to me. They said I was too nice and I smiled too much. I had one guy tell me one time, he said, all you ever do is smile and dunk, smile and dunk. And today, I get paid to smile and dunk, so it worked out for me. And I tell kids everywhere, you know, if you're a nice person, stay a nice person. Don't let people try to change you and tell you that you have to be mean in order to make it in this world. There's a place here for you.
You know, a lot of kids, they're not going to grow to be his height. So when they see
Or
Too
it's
Tall,
good looking.
I don't know about that. but his height. He's 6'7", 6'8", and I'm only 5'2". So when kids see me, they go, you know, they see Too Tall. So, you know what, Too Tall can do it, I can do it. Everybody that I played with, like growing up, they always told me, you're too small. I heard that all the time in my life. And you know what, that kept me pushing, that kept me striving. I just never gave up. Here I am, 8 years.
My last interview with you guys was in 2012. You gave me this. I've
nice
kept
jersey.
it ever since. I had to show up and represent.
Yeah.
So how's my uniform?
I like it.
It's very, very good. It's not complete yet,
Not complete. She
We
needs
have
more.
a little bit more for you. Thank you, sir.
I need more.
You need wristbands.
Nice.
Both wrists. Can't just do one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sign her up.
Here we go. Here we go.
And we have a Globetrotter headband for you,
like
but it's
Man
not
Zeus.
official yet. Can you make it official
Yep,
for
here we
us?
go. It's got to be a sweaty. wristband.
Now you're ready.
I want everybody to sweat.
Okay.
Get a little
Spread the love,
Zeus
spread the
sweat.
love.
Get a little Too Tall
Yeah.
sweat.
Got some chocolate on there now.
Yeah.
It's triple official.
Yes. Good.
And a Globetrotter basketball.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Okay, team, show me what you know.
Ready?
Break. Hey.
Here's the first trick. Round
your
your
back.
back. Hold it out.
Boop.
There
You
you
gotta say
go.
the boop. You gotta say the boop.
You're going to pass it to me.
Round the back.
That's
Hold
it.
it out.
Punch.
Boop. There you
Nice.
go. You said
Nice.
the boop.
Next one.
Okay. You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
You're gonna go run it back.
Round the back.
Under the leg.
Under the leg.
Hit it off the knee. Boop.
Oh, round the back.
Yep. Under the leg. Off the knee.
Nice.
There you go. Next trick. You're going to take the ball. Gonna go right here. Praying hands, just like that. Split it up. 1, 2, 3. Behind the back. Around the world.
That's
over the net.
impossible.
No, I think she could do it.
Kobe.
I don't remember.
I take that. Yeah, you tricked us.
That'll
you
work.
tricked us.
Hey.
She
Real life
tricked us.
Globetrotter.
Are you want to try the 3-man weave?
Pass it. Turn around.
Come back. Come
Grab
back.
it.
Get it. Give it to Zeus.
Pass it.
Thank you.
Nice. No celebration dance.
Nice.
We got it. We got it. We get it. We got it. And that's it.
Now, the Harlem Globetrotters, you guys are innovators of basketball. You basically invented the three-point shot.
Yep.
The slam dunk. Yep. The alley-oop.
Yep.
What else we got?
4-point line.
4-point line.
Yep.
And the 3-man weave.
And the 3-man weave.
I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. And how many Guinness Book of World Records does this team have? Tons.
Well,
Zeus,
as
tell
a
us, Zeus.
team, we have over 20 world records.
And you, friend, have...
I have 4.
What are those for?
So I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most behind-the-back three-pointers, the most bounce three-pointers in 1 minute, and the most slam dunks in 1 minute, and the most blindfolded slam dunks in 1 minute.
Okay, a famous Globetrotters move is the ball spin, which I, of course, can't do.
What? You can do it.
We believe in you.
We got you. You can do it.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
That's pretty good.
Easy, baby. Yes. Then bring it down. Then bring it down. Now up. Kick, kick, spin. Moonwalk on them. Moonwalk on them. Moonwalk. 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 Moonwalk.
Just from that little bit, we're all like a little tired. Your shows are intense.
Yeah.
How do you keep it going? Take me inside the show.
Well, I think the biggest place we get our energy from is from the fans.
Yes.
We love to interact with our fans. We love to go up into the stands and shoot a trick shot. We have fans all around us cheering us on. And in every city, we're really excited about making sure those fans have a great experience, and that's what keeps the energy going.
You're here in Torrance right now, and you've got Orange County, you've got LA, but you're global. What do you take from the fans?
I feed off them smiles. Being able to inspire them and see that face when they see a small guy in stature but with a big heart. And they smile, and I can tell they really inspired. That gets me pumped.
The universal language that everybody speaks is smiles. If you can make somebody smile, you can make their day. So look, like,
I'm not faking this.
yeah, we've been to 123 countries and provinces around the world, but we don't speak 123 languages. So, you know, that's our goal. We just want to make sure every community we go to, we impact those people, we inspire them. So we want to keep that going.
Well, you've inspired me today. I am officially, again, a member of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
You picked up some good dance moves, too.
I was just watching you, friend.
You know what?
What?
I'm going to shoot from back here. You know why?
Why?
This is a 4-point shot. It's 30 feet away from the basket.
I believe in you.
I'm not going to cry when she said that, but okay, thank you. Yes, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Come on, dance with me, girl. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yes.
That shoot was a blast, as you saw, and I want you to experience the Harlem Globetrotters magic as well. Here are the dates and times for their upcoming shows. Visit the team's website, www.harlemglobetrotters.com, for ticket information. If you've never seen them live, now's your chance. You'll have the time of your life. Okay, coming up from the Harlem Globetrotters to the South Bay Lakers, these pro teams are just showing the love to Torrance. Stay tuned.
The thrill of riding in cars with kids, the importance of doing it safely.
Welcome to the wide world of car seats. Up next is Juan, competing in the right car seat challenge.
On your mark, get set, go!
Juan's kid is 6 years old. Important info, but that doesn't tell Juan which seat to choose.
Ooh, nice move getting her height. But he'll need one more thing.
That's it, her weight. But wait, what's he doing now?
You know, it looks like he's checking the size limits for each seat.
He's reading it. He seems to be making up his mind.
Yes, he's chosen the right seat for her age, height, and weight.
Now comes the final hurdle, registering it with the manufacturer. And he's registered! Congrats, Juan. You are a car seat champion.
For more car seat safety excitement, go to safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Welcome back to the Sports Desk. I'm Lesley Robins. The NBA has landed in Torrance, and with that has come two feel-good stories. First up, last month I told you about how the South Bay Lakers, a branch of our iconic LA Lakers and who play for the G League, formally adopted Edison Elementary School. That meant the team pledged a season worth of fun and educational activities. And keeping to that pledge, the team recently held a day of reading for the students in Torrance. It's something these kids will never, ever forget.
Brought a special gift for all of you. This is a gift for the whole class. We just wanted to say thank you for letting us be a part of your school and a part of your day. When you guys are ready to be rewarded, there's some good gifts in here, all right? So thank you guys very much. Have a good day, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Now on to the LA Clippers. The Clippers cheerleaders recently came to Torrance to take part in the 28th anniversary party / Valentine's celebration honoring Happy Hats for Children in Hospitals. It's an amazing organization that aims to bring smiles to hospitalized children fighting cancer and other life-threatening illnesses in our area. Living up to their name, these Clippers ladies were definitely spreading cheer.
Clipper Spirit's just so happy to be here. This is something new for us, but it's something fun for us. Something that we need to constantly be reminded of when we're in the spotlight of being professional dancers is that we have people looking up to us, especially the youth. And meeting kids today, it reminded us that sharing this love is very important for us, not just to kill it on the court, but to make sure that we're sharing happiness, we're sharing positivity, and we're sharing love.
And signing day was upon us, and many of our favorite student athletes committed to schools. To just name a few from El Camino College, here's Quinn Perry celebrating with family and friends his commitment to be a linebacker at the University of Colorado. Congrats to Bishop Montgomery's basketball star Bradley Izewiro, who received an offer from Cleveland State. West Alex Mishaw made a commitment to play hoops at Cal State University of Dominguez Hills. And at North, Mitchell Jackson has signed with Rancho Christian University for football. North soccer gals Alex Caruth and Aliyah Aldama signed to athletic scholarships to Lesley University and Concordia University, respectively. And Isabella Gonzalez, a third baseman and captain for North's softball team, is headed to Eastern Kentucky University to play. Such great news. And can I just mention, last week, the world celebrated National Girls and Women in Sports Day. All of our Torrance girls and women definitely deserve to be celebrated. And that is going to do it for our show. Really looking forward to seeing you back here next week. In the meantime, be sure to stay in touch on social media, Twitter, Instagram. I'm at Lesley Mia. The show is at the SportsDesk TV. Tag us, find us on Facebook, send us an email. Keep in touch and take us behind your scenes. For everyone here at the Sports Desk, I'm Lesley Robins. Thanks for watching.